The holidays are a time to feel and create joy. And what could be more joyous than the look on her face as she unwraps a stunning new jewelry piece from Blue Nile? How about getting 50% off your purchase? Blue Nile offers premium quality, priced below traditional retail. Their online experts are available 24/7 to answer any questions and make sure you've picked the perfect gift. For a limited time, you can get 50% off at BlueNile.com. That's 50% off at BlueNile.com.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Previously on Roll Britannia.
What are you doing here? Put your animals away.
What do you mean by animals? I've got no animals here.
These Icosomon.
Automatically turn
You
into
stepped
Keth.
out.
I'm the original.
I'm a dragon Keth. I like invisibility. And I can fly.
A boulder-like creature with stumpy appendages.
Are you here for the big tournament?
Yes. What we need is backup for you guys.
You want to trade my Humphrey for your what's his name?
Oh, yes.
The first battle is between Keth Frosteye and Caitlin.
Will Emperor Keth Frosteye please make his way to the competing zone?
I'll choose you, Humphrey.
From the opposition, it's a weed.
Humphrey, slap him.
Mark on it, bro. Slaps you. Tiny plant arm. Humphrey the Flumfrey goes down and the crowd roar with excitement.
Malrus, slam him.
Why are we battling?
Malrus, kill that weed. Slam him again.
Why won't you die, you little sprout?
Punt him.
You prick.
Whoa.
I'm going to turn into the ogre.
JML Toasty McToastface that I'm going to hand to Jeff, who's going to fly it down, give it to Malrus.
He says it has fire in it. Bye.
You strike an invisible field of force.
You're now stuck.
Malrus, set your club on fire and then beat him to death with it.
Portions of this woodwoe do indeed catch fire as well. And the woodwoe swings a big club at you, Malrus, and you pass out.
Gallon Derek, get yourself in there.
You, I need something to rip it off.
Jeff's got a lighter in his hand, and when it comes to Jeff and fire, I think it's time to try and burn this fucker down.
All caught up? Good. Let's get back to the action. I found the spider that's been leaving cobwebs in my room.
Die. I got a massive.
Don't eat him.
That was such an instant response.
It was
died.
You just see it just creep over his shoulder in a bit.
That happened to me the other day.
I like using the spiders. I like to feed the spiders. If they get into a good position, like there's one just over our window in our bathroom, and I'm like, you know what? That's a good place. It stops flies getting in. And so every now and again, if I catch daddy longlegs, I'll just throw it in there.
Just chuck it in there,
and
feed it to your
beast. It stays
beast.
there then.
No, I don't mind, but it's hanging out by where my headphones are, and it keeps leaving cobwebs on my headphones, so it has to go.
Yeah, that's unacceptable.
You see?
Don't mess with man's tech.
Next week, you'll just find James caught in a giant web.
Help me!
It's all right, we'll cut this out.
Will we? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we might have to use it as proof.
Yeah. Evidence in the case. Right. Okay. So.
The spider.
Yeah. And where were you? Where were you on the night in question, Charlotte? Well.
Aragog.
What noise do spiders make?
That apparently. So, when we last played some D&D, shit was about to get real.
Hopefully.
Very real.
I died
because
temporarily.
Malrus, you fainted.
Yeah.
And Humphrey the Flumfrey had also fainted.
Rest in peace, Humphrey.
Valiant feint.
Yeah.
You were the best of us.
Derek had bravely been summoned into the field of battle.
I'm not brave, I'm just angry.
Yeah. Done some mediocre damage, but probably more than he was anticipating.
But he came out with gusto, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Went really went for it. Went for an immediate attack. And then Jeff snuck into the arena before realising he could no longer leave said arena.
Yes.
Because despite being told that security things have been put in place for various
At least
reasons,
twice.
yeah, none of you were at all suspicious about the fact that an arena in a stadium full of people where dangerous monsters do battle wouldn't have anything in place to prevent them just wandering off and going all sort of carnage Hellraiser in the audience.
To be fair, though,
yeah, Derek did.
none of us have been that dangerous so far.
That's a fair
none of you, to be fair, you're not wrong.
But
so when we left,
being the two key words there.
so far,
I didn't think it would let me in if there was a problem with it. It's that it was the tricksy little dome of letting me in and no.
You see.
it.
Now, imagine, if you will, that a dangerous thing had happened and you needed to rush into the arena to save or protect or something. You want to be able to get in, don't you? But you don't want the thing to be able to get out.
A one-way door.
It's almost as though I planned it that way, knowing full well that you would be a fucking idiot.
Hang on, Keth. My master told me what to do. He went, go in there and give him that lighter. So now I'm about to burn something to the floor. Great.
So you're invisible and holding an lighter.
Yes.
And directing it in the direction of the thing you are directing at, which is a wood woad. And when we left the action, you were about to make a decision about what you were about to do.
Yes, I think I said I wanted to burn the fucker down. So
you did.
I'm going to attempt.
So I'm going to go with roll to hit.
Yeah. Can I? But I want to try. I don't want to give the game away that I'm right in there. So I want to try and make it look a little bit coy. So I would like to do the action. I want to light the lighter from where Derek is, and as I run towards the tree woodwode thing, so that way it can't, but I want to keep me and the lighter invisible, so that way it's just the flame, so that way the flame looks like it's coming from Derek to the...
Okay, let's do two things here then.
JML, Toasty McToastface.
I feel like I'm going to have to roll performance here.
Well, we're going to roll to hit first, and then there is going to be one mother of a performance check to be had.
Come on.
It'll be really cool if it works out, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be, but...
You have to roll an at 20.
It would be really
Chip rolls the best out of all of us.
Big if, yeah.
Right, so what? I have to roll to hit first. That's the first thing.
Yes. Well, you are attempting to... I mean, let's pause just there. Mr. Keth, what are the directions for usage of the JML Toasty McToastface?
Well, let me find that little device.
I'm glad you asked, Mr. Dungeon Master. It's so easy to use and so convenient. We've only got 36 left in stock.
Well, the JML Toasty McToastface is a small flint lighter that has been highly modified by experts, some say pyromaniacs, unknown. This device allows the user, in this case Chip the Dragon, to cast a form of scorching ray, range 20 feet, doing 1d6 fire damage, but be careful not to spark it up near your face.
Oh, sound. I don't need to do any of the random performance then. I can just sit on Derek's shoulder and fire it from his shoulder. Because it's got range 20
You're
feet.
still going to roll a performance check.
That's fair. I'm trying to do something weird. That's understandable.
Excellent point, but no.
No.
Okay.
So roll to hit.
Okay, I rolled a 13. I don't think I'll get any pluses. So 13.
A 13 does not hit.
I don't like to say fell at the first hurdle.
Roll performance.
Yeah. Oh, I get a spellcasting ability.
Oh, yeah, go on.
So
what's your spellcasting modifier then?
Oh. No, it just says that I get innate spellcasting. And I get spell save DC of 13. I don't know if that means anything here. Just, anything.
I feel like Alex is furiously checking rules here.
Yeah, I am. I'm just looking up the rules of Scorching Ray.
Help him!
Three rays of fire. It's 3 rays of fire that you hurl at targets within range. You can hurl them at one target or several. Make a ranged spell attack for each ray.
It's a ranged spell attack, which means you need to hit.
So, yeah, you need to hit with it.
But do I get
you add your spellcasting, your attack bonus?
Spellcasting modifier. But I'll be honest with you, I don't know what the spellcasting modifier of a Fey Dragon is.
No,
fair.
It's not.
Fair.
It's not saying.
So, if your sheet doesn't have one, here's what we'll do. Grab yourself a pen and one of those delightful D4s.
Okay. Might have to hit a D4 with a pen.
Yes, you have to golf it a full 18 rounds. And
when it lands on a 3...
45-yard putt with the D4.
I'm going to say that your Fey Dragon now has a spellcasting modifier of +3.
Oh, that's generous.
I know. I'm feeling generous.
Does that mean? Well, what if a 16?
What does that roll? What does that roll turn into?
So does a 16 hit? Yeah.
No.
Fuck.
I knew it.
Wow.
No. I'm sure that woodward is like 18 or something.
Well, it looks much older.
Roll performance.
Is there
please.
any kind of range around it though? Scatter damage from it?
No. Roll performance, please.
Performance. What category does performance come under of the 6?
It's charisma.
Charisma?
I think.
It certainly is charisma.
Okay, then 19.
I knew another
19. That's an excellent performance. You are thoroughly convincing, and everyone in the audience is convinced
That was so cute.
Somehow this Galabdur has summoned Scorching Ray and been bloody useless and missed.
Bird, baby, bird.
So there's lots of. So there's initially a ooh, and then lots of ah.
I guess you could call that a misfire.
Is there any recharge on Toasty McToastface? Like, or can I just keep going? Like on my next.
You can just keep going.
Okay, sound.
Believe you can just keep going.
Excellent. Excellent. Cool. But that's me. So then, I'm going to disappear back up to my safe distance, away from Derek.
Please do.
Could you imagine an unconscious me just appearing in there, being like, "How the hell did that get in here?"
Yeah, like a new scarf that I've got suddenly.
It's like a pigeon falls from the sky in the middle of a football match. You're like, "What the? How did that get in here?"
Derek.
Yep.
You'll go.
Oh, excellent! I thought I was going to get attacked then.
Stand
so I would like to. It's like a grassy sort of.
Well, I say
plain.
you'll go.
It's
It's more or less Keth's go.
Yeah, it's true actually.
Keth,
So,
any
Keth?
ideas?
Can you see a small lighter on your shoulder? And how dexterous are you?
That's what that was.
And also,
I thought-
you would be shouting this across the arena. This is not you haven't got an earpiece in.
I'm wondering how they were communicating.
This is not SEAL Team 6. This is you yelling across the arena.
I thought that looked like it had the excellent value of a JML product.
Keth then hurls his useless throat mic away. This is rubbish. He's not even got it hooked in.
What's happening, Keth? Come on.
What to do?
It's going to be such a long fight if you just hit each other, because it's bludgeon versus bludgeon.
But it gives us time to get round to the fire again.
What are its weaknesses?
Derek, keep hitting him.
Just keep hitting him. Do I have to?
If you fancy it. I would suggest.
Thank you. It's nice to know I have my own agency.
Is it 20 feet away from me, or am I closer to it? How sort of close am I?
I think it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because it's always gonna.
Yeah,
it's always gonna
you've got.
attack. Cool. I'm gonna roll
movement
charge
as well. So if you weren't 20 feet, you could get 20 feet.
Yeah,
quite easily.
fair. I'm gonna just rolling charge him. I'm gonna speed off, and I will make a slam attack.
Okay, roll to hit.
Imagine it's like the two Terminators hitting each other, just throwing each other through walls, but doing no damage to each other. Just boom. Boom.
That is a 15, so it probably won't. Oh, actually, slam. Sorry, +8 to hit, so an 18.
An 18 does hit.
Does hit. Excellent. So that's 2d6 plus
tiny
5
off Derek.
damage. Obviously, this is all going to be halved, but that's 15 points of damage plus an extra 2d6, which is 7, so 22 points of damage. Halved to 11, or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Cool.
You do a hit. You do a thing.
You're just gonna I'm gonna try and essentially I just want to splinter him, try and
okay,
smash him into matchwood.
Okay. You smash into him, and you do. You knock a few leaves from his branchy, twiggy hair, and
why don't you
sort
make
of
like a
stumbles
tree
back
and
a little
fuck off?
in the crowd, you can hear a sort of elderly orc just go, "You sound like an idiot when you say it wrong."
How can you understand what I'm saying? Surely it's just Derek normal beard, Derek normal beard.
Shut up, butthead.
Well, that's me told. Keth, any ideas?
Well, that's your go now, isn't it? You're done?
I'm pretty much done, mate. I mean, I can turn into a rock and stand still, but...
Yeah, no, if you've got any other actions that you can take on your turn, yeah.
Well, it's just when I remain...
Turn to a boulder and then you might lose sight of you. Like a T-Rex.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's try it next round.
Like a T-Rex. Amazing. It's the Woodwode's turn, and you hear a cry from the Woodwode's trainer, and the Woodwode takes a big swing with his magical club at you, Gallup Derek, and rolls a natural 20. What is this dice?
What in the world?
No, for fuck's sake.
It's your fault, Chip.
Chip, your curse has finally...
It was the wrong way up when I did it.
It's finally dissolved from this dice. I rolled this so many times when you first gave it to me, and I came up with nothing but 2s and 1s. And all I'm getting now is 19s, 18s, and 20s. It's amazing.
Give it back to
no.
Jay.
I wonder if it's because I got a new set of dice.
Oh, the balance
Has your curse been transferred?
I've decided not to use them yet because...
Is that a suitcase of dice?
Yeah. Yes.
That is an attaché case of dice.
Like the nerdiest spy in the world.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to go for. You want to play Dungeons and Dragons? Well, these ones do me well.
Like a secret armory in
a casino,
behind one of the walls.
In a casino's better. I imagine in an alley, so I'll go with your version.
Oh God, you and alleys.
I know. Memories.
So, being as the Woodwode stopped, dropped, and rolled last turn, he isn't on fire at present, and you missed him with Scorching Ray.
All right.
He does 20 damage because it's double damage, which I assume is halved back down to 10.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
As he whacks you with his wooden club, and another small chip of stone comes off Gallup Derek. And the Woodwode feels a little bit sorry for himself, having been battered twice and set on fire once. So he decides to drop a few roots and regain 10 hit points.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, now.
Right, that's why he's got regeneration. But he can only do that if he's touching the floor. And if he took fire damage, he can't do it, which is why we need to set him on fire.
Right.
It sounds horrible. We need to burn him as much as possible.
He's got the Icosomon.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't in the room when that thing. No, I wasn't.
But he can tell us though.
We're shouting it out. This thing can do this thing. Guys, we know.
Gallup Derek, set him on fire again.
But don't tell him.
Jeff?
Well, I think back to business as usual.
Of course,
Derek's shoulder. Toasty McToastface. So, do I need to roll two again?
Yes, you will need to roll to hit and roll a performance check.
6 for a hit.
That's not going to hit.
Oh no! Performance is only 8. No, performance.
New
is only,
dice. Change the dice. Change the dice.
Get the attaché case out.
8. Yeah, that's not good. As you swoop down from the corner, in your hurry to attack this thing with fire, you blindly forget that you're supposed to be pretending to be Gallup Derek, and you send a scorching ray from high in the ceiling, absolutely nowhere near the Woodwode.
I call that one Meteor Strike.
And as you do that, an alarm sounds.
Oh no!
Oh,
and the ref comes running into the field, and is waving his arms about, yelling for time out, and a whistle blows.
But we were just about to win.
what's this?
Gallop Derek, you are returned to your Icosomon, as is the Woodwode.
Uh-oh.
Just stay invisible. I'm going to stay invisible and silent.
Ref, what's going on?
And you hear the ref call from the centre of the pitch saying, I think we've got a rogue Icosomon in here.
Where? It's one of his, isn't it?
Can't see how it would be. You've all got your 3 Icosoballs in your containment units. Only the approved Icosomon are here. Somehow a wild Icosomon has got in and we need to dispose of it before the match can resume. And
that does not
so out come a number of orcs dressed in official garb carrying some strange-looking devices.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Is it like in Monsters, Inc., where where they just drop
2317! 2317!
in yellow suits?
Oh, fuck.
What do they call that? Answers on a postcard to the agency. They call themselves the C something. I can't remember what it is.
Always watching, Wazowski.
Always watching. And
2319.
They begin to scan the field with these devices.
Oh.
And Jeff, I would like you to roll a stealth check at advantage because you are invisible.
Okay.
All of his other rolls have been...
Change your dice.
Oh, okay.
How inspired are you feeling?
I've done one with one and I'll do the other one with the other. Okay, yeah, the new dice is good because that's a 19. The other one was a 4, so we'll ignore that one. What category does stealth fall into?
Stealth
Dexterity.
is
Dexterity.
Yeah.
Well, I got +5 to that, so that's 24.
Nice.
What if he went, that's not going to do it?
No.
He's got multiple in there. There's multiple die in there. Dice.
What did you roll? 20 what?
4.
Okay.
Oh, I like that sound. Now I like it less. The second time around
I'm liking it less as well.
Yeah, the second time it had less, almost the opposite effect.
Enthusiasm, yeah. You just want to keep
Let's wait for the words. That's not.
So these orcs are scanning the arena, and at one point, one of them, the machine they're holding, this device, sort of makes a noise, and they look up in your sort of direction, and then they make a note of something, and then they gather with the ref, and they have a quick discussion. You can't overhear. They're talking to themselves. Meanwhile, the crowd is doing doing the big wave as they go around because they're bored, and that's what crowds do when they're bored. Everyone's gone for chips and beer, more beer, lots of it. The toilets are all flushing simultaneously. It's a marvel of plumbing, and these new officials seem to be having a bit of a debate, and they reach a decision.
They've gone over to
all 3 of the officials decide to walk off the pitch.
Ooh.
And
the entire dome gets filled with fire.
And ignite the field.
Light the incinerator!
Burn him out.
The ref signals to Keth and to Caitlin to come and join him at the side of the pitch.
Oh, fuck. Ooh. I feel like a naughty school child being taken to the headmaster's office. It's just terrifying.
And over Keth will trudge.
And as you get there, Caitlin sort of gets there at about the same sort of time, and she says, "What did you do?"
Nothing. What did you do?
This wasn't me. It must have been you.
Ow, I've got all my Icosomon.
Calm down. Both of you. Neither of you are under suspicion of this. You all have your Icosoballs loaded in there, and we have seen no more releases of any Icosomon. So, we have determined that at some point, a wild Icosomon has entered the arena.
No.
We are unable to determine exactly which one, although it seems that it was capable of producing a scorching ray.
Ooh. Dibs.
So, we suspect this to be quite a dangerous Icosomon.
Uh-oh.
What are you gonna do to it?
Well, we've tried
Can I have it?
I can only hear Keth's half of the conversation.
We've tried scanning to identify. We've seen a few strange signals, but it seems to be, although it seems Icosomon in nature, it doesn't seem to be quite right. So it seems that we may be getting some mixed signals from the audience around, and from the residual Icosomon energy, it seems to be picking up something a bit weird, really. Not quite Icosomon, but not quite orcs. So it's a bit odd. What we've done is we've temporarily sort of released the containment field in the hopes that, much like when you get a wasp in the room, it fucks off. We're going to take a few minutes break very briefly. Your Icosomon will stay locked in their containment, so you won't be able to regenerate any health or restore any powers they may have expelled during the match thus far. But you may go and take a small comfort break while we wave around a few magazines and things and try and make it look like try and make it gone, you know.
Let's try and make it gone, you know, lads.
Some rolled up newspapers are always very effective.
Orc
Can you
bug
imagine
zapper.
seeing that in a football match? Just a load of refs walking on wafting newspapers around. Like, go on, fuck off, wherever you are.
Shoo!
We've opened all the windows as well, you know.
Get your
Maybe
teeth
smear
out,
some
pal.
jam on the outside of the stadium to lure it out. It's a lot of jam, but it's very effective.
They bring out a big jar.
Meanwhile, outside, they're there with like
jam cannons.
Giant, like, gingham topped jar.
No, yeah. They're dropping it from a helicopter
And
like, when they put out
rollers,
wildfires.
Just imagining Jeff the Dragon going,
"Ooh,
what
jam!
is that delightful smell?"
It's like a
like something from a cartoon where he rises up and then floats towards the jam.
We hear like an apple pie cooling on a window. In a Tom and Jerry cartoon.
Right. Have I got everything? Script? Check. Zesty drink? Check. 4 players that never cause mayhem and destruction? That will never be a check. Troublesome Parrot's assistant? Annoyingly, check. What's missing? I'm kidding, of course, it's you. Yes. Well, let's get started then. The moment with the master. Now, the very first thing that I have the absolute honour and pleasure to do is issue you all with a very heartfelt and personalised thank you. You lot out there clambering aboard every week are the very lifeblood of our piratical pandemonium podcast. Without your support, it wouldn't be possible. It's fantastic having you here, reporting for duty once again. Oh God, get your head down, will you? Or you'll be hit by that incoming random celebrity shout-out! So, this week, it seems that Neil Buchanan has been tuning into the show and is apparently desperate to draw some artwork for us. Oh, sorry, I've read that wrong. I think this scroll actually says that we've been drawing Neil Buchanan and he's desperate for us to stop it. Oh, I'll just blame Pedro's writing, it's fine. Oh, blimey, Pedro, you're already here. I was just about to shout at you. Sorry, I mean shout for you. So, have you got a shout-out scroll for me? Excellent. Ooh, actually, before I shoo you away, I have a parrot fact for you. Want to hear it? Well, I've learned that parrots are incredible at doing impressions. So my question is, why can't you do an impression of being a useful assistant? Dad, we agreed no biting. No biting. It's a joke, you bad-tempered pigeon. Anyway, some birds just can't appreciate good comedy. Now, this week's shout-out goes to Papa Cabbage, great name, who got in touch with us through Instagram. We're very impressed with the podcast binging skills you've exposed there. 32 episodes in less than a week is a great effort, and we're so glad that you're loving the show. Now, don't you worry, you lot. I can hear you. I can tell what you're thinking. I am the master after all. I know that you really, really want a shout-out of your own. And I know that all you've been dreaming about is an NPC named after you. And I know that you're just desperate to invest all of your gold in Derek's new pyramid scheme. Apart from that last quite ridiculous thought, getting in touch with the show could not be easier. One quick search on social media and you'll find us. The brave ship Roll Britannia shall be waiting. Whichever one you like, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, we're there. And we love to have a natter with you. So, come and jump aboard. Now, I can see some of you lot out there looking very, very smart, but some of you also look a little bit like you've just washed up on a beach after having battled with a kraken. So, you need to get yourself some new kits down at the Roll Britannia merch store, and you can get yourself a cosy new hat for that summer that's been cancelled. Why not take all of your swag home in a swanky backpack, eh? So, follow the links on our social media and go have a look. Just don't tell our goose, though. Now, if you are feeling really generous, why not do something amazing for the show? Take just a couple of minutes and give us a 5-star review, eh? If you're really enjoying it, it lets us know that we're doing a great job, and other great people just like you will have a better chance of discovering the show. It only takes a couple of minutes to do, so go on. And one more thing. Make sure that you press that subscribe button. Otherwise, Jeff will force you into his new life drawing show where he insists on being the model. Right. That'll do, you lot. I haven't seen any of you even attempt to catch an Icosomon yet. And no, you can't have Pedro. I saw him first. Regrettably. So get out of here, you scruffy lot. Go! Here's a quick message about a sponsor. Yeah. This is what you might call an advertisement. So take a listen. There's a cheeky code for you to save some money and get some great products. Support for Roll Britannia is brought to you by Manscaped, who are the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. They're champions of the world, in fact. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels, and they've just launched their 4th-generation trimmer, the Lawnmower 4.0. You heard that right, the 4.0. Join just over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off and free shipping with the code ROLLBRIT at manscaped.com. Just imagine shaving with a sleek, well-designed and optimised trimmer that makes shaving your favourite time in the bathroom. Manscaped were kind enough to send me a 4.0 to try out for myself, and to be honest with you, I wasn't used to the idea of using power tools down there, you might say, but I was pleasantly surprised. Manscaped have engineered this device to the ultimate groin and body trimmer by focusing on intelligent functionality and incredibly comfortable grooming experience. This 4th-generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce the grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. And I am now very confident that I can shave down there, you know. Or just trim if you prefer. I mean, you know, it's up to you. It's waterproof, it charges wirelessly, and it's a very fancy-looking dock. And they provide a range of products that complement everything that goes along with it. It's really, really handy. So I was pleasantly surprised. I really think you'll, if you're looking to tidy up down there, perhaps you've got a date coming up, this awesome little device, which comes with some of the most amusing and actually incredibly clever technology, I really think it's worth checking out. So if you'd like to give it a go and take it from me, having tried it out for the first time, and we'll now be continuing to use it. Check it out and use our code. It'll get you 20% off and free shipping worldwide, I might add. So wherever you are in the world, free shipping and 20% off. Just use the code ROLLBRIT and you could be saving and shaving with manscaped.com. So there's a short 5-minute recess while the refs and the other officials waft newspapers around and
light a massive citronella candle.
The proven anti-flying Icosomon measures.
Can I just have been sat on Keth's shoulder the entire time then if they've opened the containment
you
field?
wouldn't have left the arena because you don't know that the barrier has been dropped.
Ah, very good point. But if there's people wafting newspapers, I'd move away from them.
You would, yes.
So eventually I'd figure out I'm outside.
Would you?
Well, eventually I think I'd probably keep going up. If they were wafting them down there, I would go up, and eventually I'd get to a point where I'm like, well, I'm quite high up. That looks like I'm out. Fuck it. I'm going to go find Keth.
I would like you to roll
history
an intelligence check.
Oh, fuck. My intelligence isn't very good on here. Okay, new dice. Come on, new dice. Here we go. That's 6. So that's 8 in total.
No, you sort of imagine that the barriers are still there, even though you get quite a lot higher up. You imagine that the barriers are still there.
Okay, but I'm away from everyone.
Oh yeah, you're not in danger of being battered with a giant copy of Hello.
Okay, so now I'm just essentially thinking that I'm still
maybe a copy of Grazia or something. I don't know, but
a broadsheet maybe might just about get it.
The Financial Times is causing you trouble. But...
Have we gone back into our booths?
So a little bit of time goes by, and Malrus and Derek, you're in Icosospheres. Malrus,
can we talk to each other, or are we still?
You can talk to each other, though Malrus is very not well.
Yeah.
I will say that he has come to, and you're at 1 HP.
Oh, that's nice of you. Thank you.
Yeah, you've had some time to recover.
Malrus, what the hell have we got ourselves into?
I don't know. I want to go home. I want to go back to the Valkyrie.
Me too. I'm honestly, fuck this shit. Man, these guys are like really good. Like the best in the country.
Who else is there?
Is it Humphrey?
Humphrey the Flumphrey is also there.
And he's conscious, surely.
Humphrey, how you doing, mate?
Hello. I'm Humphrey. I'm a flump. How are you?
Not bad, all things considering, actually. I think I'm adjusting to this new way of life. Did you get kidnapped or captured and turned into this thing?
I nearly died.
Humphrey?
Hello.
Have you always been a flump?
Of course I have. I'm a flump.
Humphrey,
that's what they call me.
I'm rapidly losing faith in your ability to help us. I'm not going to lie to you. You seem like a nice lad.
What would you like me to do?
Have you,
I can help you if I can.
Have you ever fought in one of these battles before?
Oh, 1 or 2, yeah.
What sort of, tips and tricks have you learned?
Oh, try not to get hit. It hurts. Sometimes you end up like this.
Malrus, I don't really know what I expected, to be honest.
But he's a flump.
He's not got a great track record.
Destroyed them before.
Oh no, he's not allowed back out. What can I, as a big stone person, do? Try and uproot the tree from the ground. I'm quite strong.
Yeah.
Hold him over my head.
Maybe
then he's in the air, and Jeff can just shoot him.
Maybe
he does have to be touching the ground to regenerate. Just FYI.
He does have to be touching the ground to regenerate.
Maybe you could pick it up, spin around in a circle really, 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 really fast, and let go, and it might fly away.
Are you trying to hammer throw a woodwode?
Yes. I think you've invented a new sport.
Wode wanging. Welly wanging was actually in this month's Daily Telegraph.
Yes,
amazing.
Yes, it was. Well, we're up in our game now.
So, Keth, very briefly,
out there.
What do you do with your 5 minutes? Do you take a pee? Do you take a number 2 as well, or just a quick wee?
No, the number 2 was taken care of before game.
I think
you got to take
a countdown round.
Do you have a cheeky beer from your green room?
Yes, cheeky beer, shot,
cheeky beer,
calm my nerves.
Nice. Cool.
By the way, where's Keth in all
I
this?
don't know.
While we're having this existential crisis, where's Keth?
Where's Jeff? What's he up to?
Yeah, Jeff. I mean, to be fair, Jeff's usually things kind of work out for him, but he's always all right. So I expect he'll probably be fine somewhere. But he disappeared.
I expect he's chilling, having a biscuit in the apartment right now.
I don't think he would leave me like that.
And after your short break, Keth, you are...
Hey, I can see our house from here.
You return back from your break and you meet the ref and Caitlin at the side of the pitch, and the ref informs you that he says, well, we've wafted our magazines, we've aired the place out, and the scanners don't seem to be able to pick up, but the signal seems very weak, so it must just be a residual. It must have been something residual that was there. We're not entirely sure what it was, but it doesn't seem like it's there anymore. It certainly seems to be outside of the battle area, wherever it is. Maybe it's hovering around the crowd. We'll keep some guards on post just in case it starts attacking the audience. You know, can't have that again. That was a terrible scene. So,
and then Keth will roar, "It's outside now!" And hopefully Jeff will hear Keth roaring this, so he sort of like,
roll perception, Jeff.
Oh, I'm really sorry. Okay, this dice is going back in there. Perception.
What was it?
I rolled a 5, and so
unless you've got a plus about 15,
no,
still away with the fairies.
The fairies, yes, still away with them.
Very good.
So sadly, no, you don't hear that. So you do still assume that you are within.
No, that's
the
not our
arena.
house. That's our house.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry,
he's just in a pub car park.
And Caitlin sort of exclaims, and she says, "Can we get on with this now?
No.
Are you ready?"
Oh, I'm always ready.
Meanwhile, at this point, Keth's like 7 beers deep.
Yeah. He said a fair few. He's like,
really not taking this whole thing seriously, is he?
So she strides off back to her gaming crystal dome, and the ref gestures to you, Keth, to rejoin your gaming crystal dome. And once you enter, the door shuts. He leads you off at a quick run, and you go through some tunnels across a bridge.
Makes you climb a fence.
Makes you climb a fence.
Was that Melinda Messenger? Oh no!
You both do some weird challenges along the way. Mumsy is there for reasons, and yes, then you get to your crystal dome. The fans start. You collect gold tickets, and the ref counts to. And the ref says.
This ref looks surprisingly like Richard O'Brien, right?
He does, yes. And he says, "Contender, ready!"
Oh.
Contender, ready! 3, 2, 1! And then the fight resumes, and both your Icosomon return to the field without any input from you.
Yeah. Where's he going?
Derek, you find yourself on the field. And good news, Keth, it's your turn.
Just as he makes his mind up, I'm just going to start trying to like whip the crowd into a frenzy and sort of like be bestial and basically, yeah, absolutely, like just as sort of animalistic as I can be.
With a passive perception of 13, would I have noticed them come back out?
Actually, James,
yes.
Can I roll like a charisma check to try and get the crowd on my side?
Okay, I'll see how this plays out.
I don't have any greater plan. I'm just like...
Yeah, no, roll performance. It's fine.
Oh, I've got a +0 to charisma. That's a 3.
Oh,
yeah, you do that by yourself, and absolutely no one is watching.
I'm just going to sort of look abashed and regain my composure, and then try and steal the attention some other way.
Keth, what are we doing?
And I still need Derek to buy me more time.
I would have, if I see Derek, I'd have flown down to Derek and sat on his shoulder. As soon as I saw Derek, I'd be like, cool, we're doing this again.
But it's not your turn.
Oh, I need you. Derek, hit him again.
I'm not gonna roll, but I'm gonna charge, like run towards him, sprint towards him, and I want to try and use the momentum to sort of I want to grapple him and try and rip him out of the ground.
Okay, so you are going to do 2 things. Then you're going to roll to hit.
Yep.
And then we're going to do a strength contest.
That's a 19 to hit.
A 19 definitely hits.
Wicked. Yes. And then a strength contest.
Yep.
That's the face of victory.
That's a natural 20.
It is the face of victory.
The natural 20. So 25 total.
This is where the tide turns.
Yeah. So you hit this thing, and you... are you tackling it around the middle? Are you grabbing its legs? Are you what are we going with?
It's like a... Just remind me of what it looks like again. It's like a small...
It looks like a small ent.
Small ent. Okay. In which case, I'm gonna try and like... Essentially, like, as I'm charging towards it, I'm gonna sort of run sort of past it and grab onto it by the head and just try and like... Almost like weirdly suplex it a little bit, but out.
Okay, you're trying to uproot it by the cranium.
By
Excellent.
the cranium.
And you do manage to do that. So you are currently in possession of a wood woad.
I'm just going to shake it over my head.
You have acquired a woodwode.
You add woodwode to your inventory.
Derek's got wood, yes.
Excellent. I've got wood now.
Gallup Derek has wood, and
handful of it.
Grab it with both hands.
The woodwode can only do one thing with its turn, which is to attempt to not be grappled.
Right.
So we're going to roll another strength contest.
Mm-hmm. Please.
I believe in you.
24.
11.
Oh, nice.
19, natural 19.
I'm rolling this one now.
Fair.
So he stays grappled, that's its turn.
And I'm just going to, roar.
This is an opportunity.
Gallup Derek.
Oh, please, God.
Yes, Derek.
Oh, please.
Jeffrey?
Okay, so if I've seen Derek's come out, I've seen him pick up this tree. I'll be like, Derek's doing shit down there. Cool. So I'll fly down.
Okay.
And... okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
Could you...
Back into the arena.
Yeah.
Could you please roll...
100% back.
A Constitution saving throw.
To get past the wasp defences.
Oh, no, have they put it on the outside as well now?
It's just smeared with jam.
A Constitution saving throw. Okay, that would be +1 to my 14, which is a 15.
Healthy.
You fly down and you encounter and surface.
Oh.
But you don't take any damage.
You pass straight through it.
Okay, well, then I'd go to Keth through the window of the globe thingy.
Okay.
Keth!
You do that.
Keth, are you in here still? Yeah, well, obviously I can see you. That's stupid. You can't see me, Keth.
Are you my conscience?
What I should have said.
Yes, Keth.
Hey, Keth, I'm back. It's Jeff. That would have made more sense. I'd have figured you'd understood the weird ramblings of some invisible thing behind. Keth, I'm back. That didn't work. I can't get back in. They locked me out. And then I went up, and then I thought I was still in. And then I went down again to help Derek, and he's got a tree, and now I'm stuck here. I've got your lighter, though. Here.
Ooh, I'll have that back. Is there no way you can get back in?
No, it's like a wall. I think...
Because...
Yeah. They don't want me to go in.
If I get you back in there again...
I thought I was still in there. It was weird.
I might give you a grease grenade as well.
You want to give me a grease grenade and a lighter?
They're flammable.
What? I wonder if I could just drop it through the thing rather than have to fly it through. And then it's in there, and then I could try and drop the light. No, they can't light it. We can figure that out later. Let's just drop a grease grenade in there, see what happens.
Grease him up.
I'm feeling
scorching ray him.
I'm feeling a bit tired right now, though.
Scorching.
I might have to wait a couple of minutes or 12 seconds or so, and then might do it.
Okay, Keth, your turn.
Right. I'm going to give... Right, here we go. So I need to reach into Bob.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Okay, so roll your Bob roll.
It's okay. It's a 2. We're fine. And I'm going to retrieve my chicken whistle.
Okay.
And
Chicken whistle.
Oh my God.
I forgot about the chicken whistle.
Please tell everyone, remind us all, what does the chicken whistle do?
Well, I have one key note in here to that helps remind me about what the chicken whistle does. And all I've written is summons a chicken army, which it does. The whistle, shaped like a chicken's head, creates a sound only audible to chickens. When blown, it will attract every chicken from up to 10 miles away to travel to your location at unfathomable speed. The DM will determine how many chickens that is. These chickens will be enraged and will peck at every creature within 5 feet of them when they arrive. Any chickens take 1d8 minutes to arrive, and mysteriously they all arrive at once, as though on an invisible tour bus.
1d8 minutes, so they're not going to be here anytime soon.
Can I ask?
And if they
does
did
the
let
cockatrice
me in?
count? Does the cockatrice count as a chicken?
Please let it count.
Might have to have the DM's discretion. They are magical.
Right.
I don't know. I need you to get this whistle in there. blow the whistle.
I can't blow it in there.
Yes, you can.
I can't get in there.
I don't want them in here.
Well, I can't get it in there.
I bet you could if you really wanted to.
No, but that's not... what? This isn't a question of obedience here.
Why can't you get back in? You got in before.
I don't know. I didn't do this. I thought I was still in
you
there.
Snuck right in.
I just flew in, and then I couldn't fly out, and then I went up high, and then I tried to go back down again, and I was suddenly out, and then couldn't get back in. It's weird. This is not a normal situation, Keth.
Oh, crap. Well, have this whistle anyway. If we get you back in there, you've already got it.
I'll just
keep it invisible.
Shall I just drop it in there, and then whoever's in there can blow it? I'll just shout whistle as I do it. I'm just going to grab a snack while you do it. I'm just going to eat some crisps. Because I'm hungry.
You can't drop it in if you can't get yourself in. It's not like a post box in the top.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just for things, living things, and that's an item. Like maybe it can't. I can't go through.
That's an excellent idea. Yes, take this grease grenade as well.
That's not in Bob, is it?
No, I didn't give you that. I didn't take that out of Bob, did I?
No. If you want to get that, that's another trip into Bob.
There's a trip deep within the annals of Bob.
I'm just hoping that an owlbear just turns up.
I mean, if they shut the fight down for me potentially being in there invisible, they're definitely going to shut it down.
Owlbear materializes in the crystal dome.
Starts mauling one of the contestants from nowhere.
We can only hope
that would have made the finale of Crystal Maze very different.
That would.
What? Golden tickets, silver tickets, owlbear,
and then release the owlbear.
What name did I have for an owlbear?
Will you start the fans, please? Release the owlbear.
Walbert, I was going to call him if one appeared.
Okay. Right. Well, if you're going in,
I'm going to reach for a grease grenade.
Okay. Oh no.
It's a 3. It's fine. So, right. Take this grease grenade. Take this chicken whistle. Make them invisible. And drop them next to Derek. Shoo! Go!
Okay. Not right now. I'm eating my crisps.
Do it now!
Okay.
Come back for the crisps and save some for me.
Meanwhile, out on the field, Derek is standing around like a fucking plum, not having had any instruction.
From
oh, God.
Yeah.
I got distracted with my plan of fire and chickens.
So since you've had no instruction, Derek, what do you want to do?
Okay. So I'm going to do... I'd like to make a slam attack against him. So I want to do, obviously, like the Hulk Loki thing, and just like bam,
Yay, my move.
Cool.
The Malrus special.
I'm not sure how to rectify that as an attack, but I guess
I'll just slam him.
I guess roll to hit.
Well, one of my attacks is called slam, so
yeah.
Right. Okay. What's the I don't have to roll to hit, do I? If I'm holding on to him.
I mean, roll to hit him against the ground.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
It's going to be a very easy check.
Yeah.
Can you hit?
That is a 18.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
I mean, that would have hit his AC anyway, but
fair.
It's kind of irrelevant. It was going to be a don't roll a 2 or below.
Fair. Yeah, roll to hit the ground. The planet that you inhabit.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and then after that, I want to lift him back up and just sort of like with the newspaper things that the officials did. I just want to sort of like waft him
waft him about
towards the ceiling. Like I'm trying to sort of ward off whatever was up there.
Yeah, sure. You do that. You're going to roll some damage for me then.
Oh yes, 2d.
Otherwise we're just saying shit.
8 points of damage. 2d6 plus 5. Sorry, so 13 points of damage.
Oh, nice. Takes a big hit.
Halved to 6, right? Or half to 7.
Yeah, half to 7.
Bludgeoners. And then I'm going to just let out a tiny little squeaking fart.
The Woodwode has very little choice other than to attempt to break free. So strength contest.
God knows it wants to break free.
Break free.
Yeah.
Woodward wants to break free.
Pride cometh before destruction, and haughty spirits before a fall. I've rolled a Jeff special.
You rolled a natty 1.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not overly thrilled about that.
Well, that makes the 8+4 very upsetting to beat you with.
Yeah, I do.
+4.
I do get +5 technically.
Yeah, that's not going to save you though, is it?
No.
So he does in fact break free from
your lies. I'm so self-satisfied.
So
it
he doesn't need
me.
you. But the good news is that was his entire move, and he falls to the ground completely prone and just says, "Oh!" And Jeff,
I'm going to follow instructions. You know, going to fly out to the middle of the arena over where the tree is, and I'm going to drop the grease grenade, and then move a little bit further over and where Derek is, and drop the chicken whistle, and just go. Whistle.
To be clear, when you're dropping the grease grenade, have you pulled the pin, or is it a safe grease grenade? Is this I'm dropping this to attack you with a grease grenade, or is this I'm dropping a grease grenade, here's a weapons drop?
I would know that, Jeff would realise, having had the whole lighter situation and Malrus not be able to use it, that Derek would not be able to pull the pin. So, he's dropping it without the pin in it.
Okay, in that case, roll to hit.
Wicked boy, well done.
With advantage because he's prone.
He might do a bit of damage just from...
And I would say, and I'm going to say this because I know that being prone against a range attack normally causes disadvantage, but you are vertically above him, which makes the target bigger and slower moving.
Yes. Yes, thank you. And I've... to hit bonus, I don't think I've got anything, so I've just got a 19.
Yeah, that is going to hit. So you drop an entire grease grenade on this. So...
Does it do many damage?
To be clear, let's paint the picture. What's happened is Derek has smashed this woodwode about, wafted him in the air, and what appears to happen is the woodwode has squirmed. Derek has lost his grip, and the woodwode has collapsed into the crater left by his previously slammed body. Mm-hmm. And whilst laying there, fairly battered and bruised, Derek sort of staggers away a little bit, and a grease grenade falls out of the air.
Mm-hmm.
And explodes all over him.
Very swiftly followed
there is
by
now
a whistle.
And a whistle lands at your feet, Derek.
Oh, a whistle. If only I had lungs.
If I only had some lungs.
All I want for Christmas is...
Just my 2 front lungs.
And
I'll ask the Krampus for you.
Keth?
I am the Krampus.
Keth, it's your turn. In front of you now is a prone, battered woodwode covered in grease, and a Derek who has just picked up a chicken whistle.
All I need now is flame.
You've got flame in your pocket.
You sent him out with 2 non-compatible items, but I'm intrigued to know where you're going.
Because he's still got it.
Can Derek just rub himself together?
Sorry?
Ooh,
damn you did.
Yeah.
You want me to rub myself? What?
What?
He wants
stone on stone creates sparks, don't it?
Oh,
yeah, some stone, flint.
You need
depends what stone he's made of.
Are you a bit flinty?
I'm 40% flint.
I like that. That stands. That checks out. So
now you can tell
what are we doing? Keth Frostiron, master of Icosomon.
He's going to go.
Emperor.
He's going to improvise even more. Derek, rub your hands together. Make a spark.
Okay, I'm gonna. I'm just gonna look at the chicken whistle, confused, and just throw it on the ground. And then I'm gonna start sort of rubbing my hands together, trying to sort of.
I guess. Let's see.
Getting all the flinty bits. I imagine they're like my fingernails are all flinty.
Yeah. I'm going to say performance.
Okay.
You could have gone for sleight of hand.
Break that chicken whistle.
Survival.
Well, maybe sleight of hand. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, team? Sleight of hand or performance?
It's to do with a hand, so it's got to be sleight of hand, isn't it? It's referential.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
If only I could use my previous character sheet.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that does work better for me. That is a 19 plus 2, so 28.
Oh, yeah. You do, in fact, generate a spark, and it just catches the edge of the
Rubbing my
grease
elbows
pool.
together.
And
Ooh.
in much the same way that you've seen in movies aplenty, a sort of tidal wave of bluish flame starts to waft its way towards this prone woodwode laying on the ground.
Would you like some facts on the grease grenade?
Yes, I would.
A fist-sized glass ball that spills 1d20 plus 5 feet of grease when and where it shatters. Grease is flammable! ! If target is greased, double damage if hit with flame.
Excellent.
Would that be quadruple damage if it's susceptible to flame?
Yes, probably. Double.
Oh my god!
Double.
And he can't use regeneration either.
No. So this fire is making its way toward the woodwode, who looks at it, and he goes, "Ah, shit." Meanwhile, Gallup Derrick, looking very much like John McClane from Die Hard 2.
I'm going to turn around. One last glance, and I'm going to go, how's that for global warming?
Derek fights the woodwode but causes no harm. Jeff tries to get fiery and sets off an alarm. The match is then halted. The officials start scanning. Still unsure of the cause on the pitch, they stood fanning. An intro to Humphrey, then it's back to the match. Derek rips up the woodwode with a strange slam attack. With a match seeming futile, Keth offers a kind of aid in the form of a dragon, dropping a whistle and a grenade. What will Derek do now? Did he bring a fire extinguisher? Well, I guess you'll find out next time on Roll Britannia.
Now then, you bunch of scallywags, listen up. This is Alex from the podcast you're currently listening to, and I'm here to say we need your help. We want to make our piratical adventures simply the best D&D 5e podcast out there on the 7 seas. So we've decided to be very brave indeed and launch our very own Roll Britannia Patreon page. And don't you worry, though we may be scoundrels and vagabonds in the Shattered Lands, we're certainly not going to be stealing your hard-earned booty to line our own coffers. I wouldn't dream of it. All of the money we raise, we want to plough right back into the show so that we can be the best that we can be. So what's in it for me, I hear you say? Well, there's a whole treasure chest's worth to be had. There's exclusive Buccaneer prologues so that you can learn some of the secrets of your favourite hero and where all of our adventures began. You'll be able to read the finest tabloid on the high seas, the Daily Teledath, which we publish monthly. You can get your hands on ARC-exclusive merchandise that you won't find in our shop. And the best part, your very own handcrafted, beautifully made, totally unique and totally organic piece of crap art drawn just for you by your favourite Buccaneer. Just look for Roll Britannia on patreon.com. Or even easier, just follow the links on our social media and let us navigate the way for you. We have a range of different tiers depending on what you can afford to contribute. And we certainly wouldn't want anybody spending money on something that they couldn't afford. So whatever you can give, we at the show really, really appreciate it. We wouldn't have gotten anywhere without our amazing band of loyal followers. So with your help and support, you, yes, you, can make the show even better. And if you don't feel like Patreon's for you, you can rest assured that the nautical antics of the Roll Britannia Buccaneers will still be available every Wednesday, as usual, absolutely free.
Hi, excursionist. I'm Nari. Do you know that stories have a way of taking you into a different world? Why don't you join me at the Into the Night Anthology podcast? We present you with bite-sized stories that make you question what you thought you knew. I may have something that would interest you. Everything gets old. So someday, as long as it's cared for, any item will become an antique that includes you and me. And sometimes terrify you with what you didn't. What's happening? This can't be real.
You can see us, but you are powerless to stop us.
Bring a friend along when you find us on your favorite podcast directory. And make sure to follow us on Twitter at Into the Night Pod so you never miss an episode. Remember, you should never wander these twisted paths alone. In fact, look, the first path is just ahead. Are you ready? Follow me.
Sports Social Podcast Network.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.